Welcome to episode 500 of Fourth and Jawn. I'm Gail Saunders here with Evan Hollywood Hearn, Mr. Prime, aka Primo, and Tim Kincaid in the building. Today's a present. I live in the present. I live in the present, but today is a present as it is episode 500. Big shout out to all you guys who've listened throughout the years and such, and been to tailgates or whatever. I think 500. I just tried to sneak it by. Nothing too crazy, but I mean the present for us today is training camp. I mean that's a present for us football Eagles nerds. I think training camp. If you look on the screen, there's a man by the name of AJ Brown. I don't know if you need any more help in covering him, but he's been a monster in camp. He calls himself one of the top wide receivers in the league. He's been shown out, and I think there's a lot of standouts that we're going to get to, and there's a couple favorites that I'll name in a few. But I think the common denominator is young guys are flashing on the squad. We have a young team, but I'm very excited about the young guys flashing on the squad. And I think they're all taking, in their own way, leadership roles. Me being the older statesman of the group, pass it off to the younger guy. Evan Hearn. I mean, are you excited about? I mean, training camp is. Some people are jacked up for all these notes. I mean, are you one of those people?
Dude, I live and die by football. It is by far my favorite sport. I am a lover of all sports. I love the big four minus hockey. I really don't give a shit about hockey, but and the Olympics, any type of competition, I'm in on it, man. But football is king, and there's no dethroning it. And when my favorite football team is on top of my favorite sport, yeah, I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely excited. And I'm looking forward to this training camp, man. I mean, so far everything we've heard has been pretty good. But like I just said, we are the Super Bowl winners, coming in with a lot of the same roster that won it all last year. So it would be a problem if we were sitting here concerned. But a lot of young guys that I think are going to fill in, step up. A lot of D-line. Young guys on the D line. This is looking like it's going to be, a new generation. So looking forward to it. And also, like you said, 500 episodes. That's pretty wild. I mean, when you just think about time and how this was started back in 2016, the big story then was we just got Carson Wentz. And to think about how many just different Eagles teams we have seen since that point. How many storylines we've covered along the way, all the way back to Paul Turner, to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, to Jalen Reagor. That was just the wide receivers. So big shout out to everybody that has been here all along the way, whether it be at the tailgates or listening to the show. It's cool, man, that we've been able to kind of create this community over the almost a decade now. So thank you, guys.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, first and foremost, big ups to the 500, man. I mean, this is something we accomplished, but I mean, big ups to you two. You guys were a big accomplishment, on starting this thing. And we kept it going. Me and Tim have gotten blessed with the privilege of joining you guys later on down the line. And, we just continue to grow stronger. So I'm glad that, we were able to go ahead and be here. I'm actually glad that I'm able to be a part of this episode. I wasn't sure where I was going to be at, after the surgery, but just keeping everybody updated. Everything went well. Just recovering stage, the beginning stages is here. And, I'm coming back with a vengeance. But anyway, yeah, we're talking about Eagles football, man. This is what we were excited about. Training camp started, and it definitely got me excited. And I'm pretty sure it got the three of you guys excited just as well. Mm-hmm. Some names already being mentioned. I know your son from a long time ago, AJ Dillon, is, he's really catching some eyes out there, man. And I know we talked about that last week. What's he going to be like? But it's still early. I get it, but still nice to have your name mentioned early on, so that way you can grab the most attention out of everything. But just getting closer and closer to starting it all over again. I know you just mentioned, Evan, that here we are bringing back that offense, that defense of all the young boys. All over again. So I don't know, Tim, what you think? Running it back, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I got word that they're already actually working on the next design for next year's ring. Just saying, just saying.
No doubt, no doubt. Happy 500th episode, fellas. It
Hell
has
yeah.
been it's been a pleasure. Like Primo said that him and we jumped on later, but
It's all
you
one
too,
family,
man.
bro. All one family.
For sure. But I appreciate y'all, man. Like it feels like when you're a part of something like this, it's you want to run through a brick wall, but we're a team, and our brotherhood is just, it means so much to us. Well, to me. And I'm pretty sure I can speak for everybody else. But training camp is here, and I'm hearing good things about Jahai Campbell that I'm excited to talk about. Been watching some of the pressers. Getting excited, getting really excited. I'm not too concerned about Jalen Carter. I was hearing some things about Jalen. I'm like, bro, listen. He just needs more rest. It's okay. We're here. Just stay here. Just stay here. You know what I'm saying? So, for the most part, though, man, when it comes to training camp and you see things online and you're like, man, you wish you were like a fly and on the wall or out there in Novacare and just watching everything that's going on right now. How can you not have a smile to your ear to ear, bro? Football is back. Next, what I think is that with this Saturday we have the Hall of Fame, and then after that it rolls down, it trickles down. Football's here, so let's get excited, man. And also, definitely want to say this: shout out to Nick and the rest of this team for holding it down for way they are approaching this new season. I definitely need to say that. Not saying we're going to repeat. I know I was one of them. I think I might have been the first one. But I love this attitude. It's not given. You got to earn it. I love it. That's all I got to say, guys.
I do like that mindset, because you're seeing that it's being echoed from role player to Saquon to Jalen about moving forward. And I think, and you have to put, it's hard to be like, as Evan has the Super Bowl hat on, as someone's probably getting a tattoo as we speak. Tim has a patch on the side. It's hard to move forward, and as a fan, you're like, nah, we talking about this every day, dog. So I mean, as a player, you have to move forward and be in the present. So I think the way that they're embracing that, I like the Jordan Mailata's tone. I do think Jordan Mailata, he's coming to the forefront as a leader. Like,
yeah, and we said that was going to be the next man up, and he's been showing it day in and day out. I mean, the way he's taking over these interviews, and bro, for real, the attitude is just what's really got everything all hyped up. Really got everything all hyped up. King, let me just clear everything out. You guys, all part of these comments, all in here. You are part of 4th and Jawn. Understand that. You play a big factor in the whole 4th and Jawn. But yeah, man, the attitude, that's just embracing it all, embracing what happened last year and then starting from fresh. I mean, Dickerson the other day, or no, what it was Jordan. I'm sorry, Jordan the other day. Like, we're not here defending shit. We're here starting 0-0. We're here starting new. So I mean, like, that right there is just like, yo, bro, like, hell yeah, let's go. Like, that's already got me amped up to, see these boys ride this thing again, man. So yeah, I mean, I'm loving it.
Do you feel that? I definitely would hear. I got to hear your guys' opinion on this. The Michael Jordan reference from Jalen that everybody is talking about, not putting on the ring, and he spoke about it. He said, "I'm past that." But you know what I'm saying? Like, you talked to Michael Jordan, talked to Derek Jeter. When you're surrounded, it's like us, like me. I mean, I surround myself with great people because I want to be part of the greatest. Do you think it's in something in that formation for Jalen?
I think it's a mindset. Like, I mean, surround yourself by proven winners. And it's funny because one of my old coworkers is actually with the Jordan team, and he's a part of all that. Also a winner. But the mindset of those champions. You listen to a Hurts presser, and he has the right word, right phrase, right tone for any question given. All the dumb, shitty questions that are thrown his way, the way that he smirks them off,
He
or
knows how to
on
handle
to the
it.
next, it's great.
Speak about the Sprite commercial. Can we talk about that?
I haven't seen it yet.
Fire! Oh my god, that was fire, son.
I
What?
haven't seen that either.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sending it to the chat.
So I was gonna ask you guys because it seems to be pretty apparent in all the leaders of the locker room when they're speaking to the media, when you're talking about this mindset going into this next year about how nothing this year's earned so far, about how this year isn't champions. That was a different team. It seems like there's a very clear mindset that's spread throughout the locker room, and so it sounds like the conversation is in agreement that. Do you think that the agenda setter is Jalen Hurts, or is it Nick Sirianni, or who do you think is setting this team's agenda with this mindset right now?
I do think it's.
I think it's
Sirianni.
Hurts. I think it's Hurts.
I do think it's Hurts, but I do think Sirianni is hammering home the message.
Why can't it be both?
Well, yeah, it could be both.
It can. I will say this though. I think it's more Nick because Nick was telling them, "Hey, treat this like perfume. Sniff it, smell it, but don't taste it.
Mhm.
We move on to the next week." I think that's it. It could be both. You know what I mean? But I think it's more Nick. Nick is seeing what happened when you win a Super Bowl and the next year you're getting fired. You're Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
You keep that same attitude. You're getting kind of lazy. You're taking for what you did last year, and it's a new year.
Well, the reason I kind of bring it up too is like I think about how we think about Jalen Hurts in previous years. We feel like he's been kind of handcuffed as far as how he runs this offense, and if he's the one that is setting the agenda for this team, that is, and with Kevin Patullo, a guy he's familiar with, going to be the offensive coordinator this year, I just see a team that is more willing to just let Jalen Hurts run this offense, how it's meant to be.
I do think Kevin Patullo's presser was interesting, and how he highlighted some, bringing some more tempo. And I think when you think about the common denominator between this offense the last couple of years is Jalen, regardless of offensive coordinator, musical chairs we've had. I do think Jalen is, the way he's been in camp, he's done a phenomenal job of getting the ball out. Not a lot of incompletions. Again, I'm not like I'm counting those things, but but he's a perfectionist. I think what Nick Sirianni said, if he didn't get to his fifth target, we would have never saw the reverse hurdle. And speaking to his, I didn't think about that. I was like, you are kind of right. I mean, if Jalen didn't hit the check down, we would have never saw the reverse hurdle, which would have robbed the NFL community. But I do think it's it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no doubt. When you hear the things that's coming out of camp, like with Jordan Mailata is basically saying that Jalen Hunt has Michael Parsons traits. That's big praise.
Big praise.
And
that
you know what I'm saying? Like
he's got a better hairline than him though.
Yeah, facts.
I'm trying to think about how
my man's hairline look like dynamite.
I'm trying to think about how accurate all this word coming out is, and like to be honest with you, I'm a believer. I think that this defensive line is kind of on the precipice of like being the top defensive line in the league. You just look at guys that are still going to be somewhat rotational, like Moro Ojomo, guys that came on at the end of last year, like Jalen Hunt and Nolan Smith. I'm not sure if you guys caught that interview with Nolan Smith where he was saying that 10 sacks on the year, he says he feels like that's kind of low. So he's talking a big game.
I love it, man.
I think he can cash it in, bro. I think he can cash in.
Yeah, I think Baldinger the other day broke down clips of Nolan Smith and how much he has, gotten better throughout the year. I mean, like, his breakdown, like how he's been getting to the quarterback a whole lot better, his scheme and everything. So I mean, like, it just seems like the kid is gifted with that ability to get better as the years go on. So, hey, if he's gonna go ahead and say 10 ain't shit, I smell more. Yo, I'm all for it. Let's go.
I mean,
And then you look at JD, who, I mean, he looks like a completely different man.
Oh my god, bro!
I saw it's my bad too.
26
I went to the championship season orchestra event last week. And bro, we saw him. He came to the stage. He looks good. He looks good, man.
receiver,
Bro, that joint is he's swimming in the jersey.
he looks like a tight end here.
He looks like he's in the best shape of his career by far.
Yo, shout out to him though, because this one tells you, he got the fifth year option, right? He knows what's at stake. He wants to be the second and long. He wants the money. He wants to be a piece of this defense because he's getting kind of overlooked by Jalen Carter. He's getting kind of overlooked. Everybody is talking about Jalen Carter, and JD was here before Jalen Carter. So it's like, yo, like what? All right, I'm gonna show you.
He was a first round pick, man. He was what, 13th overall?
Well, you wanted what's my man from the Ravens?
Kyle
Hamilton. This is what you wanted. You wanted the Kyle Hamilton.
My thing with Jordan Davis,
We can let that go.
26 pounds he lost. And prior to him even getting drafted, we were on the same podcast talking about his love for gummy bears. I love myself some Haribo, but he's always been transparent about his endurance. Like that one of the big losses they took with the Bulldogs in one of their championship runs. He was very adamant about like, I got to be better with my weight. They've talked about it in the last couple of years about his weight. I remember talking to Hollis a couple years back, but I was like, yo, he still needs to lose like 25 pounds. And Hollis was like, no, he doesn't need to lose, but he is here where I want him. This is exactly what I wanted to see from Jordan Davis. And that, to me, he's taking that next level as a pro. I wanted him to, this is the next level of being professional.
If you think about, like you talk about the endurance, like him being able to spend more snaps out there consecutively next to Carter, that is just going to be, they're going to create so much havoc in the middle of that line. And we're going to keep a healthy rotation of young edge rushers coming in off the side. And then you got linebackers that, I mean, between Zach Bowen and Jahad Campbell, dude, that front seven is looking nice.
Yeah. Get back to Jalix, man. Jalix Hunt he's been having a great camp. I think that Juice is he's definitely the juice man. He's the new, we got Nolan Smith, and like shout out to Todd. He said Nolan's great. Nolan's got the juice too. We got two juice men on the squad now. Like they're from both ends. Where like I feel like Jalix, he went to that camp they have a
Max
passing the edge rushing camp.
Yeah, and he talked about all the stuff that he learned. He talked about once a player says, I'm trying to be a technician, and the nuance, those word choices, I'm like, this is what I need. I need all y'all to be technicians. And a lot of people don't do the little stuff to be great. And I think the fact that he understands those little things are going to make him great.
And we also have a plus on Hunt. The fact that Brandon, decided to retire. One of the questions we asked was, who's going to be that guy that's going to go ahead and get another opponent's head? Yo, he's been chirping. He's been chirping in camp. He went after AJ. So looks like we might have found that piece of the puzzle that we were curious about, and I'm all for it. And the confidence, it's even more. It sets in a whole lot more better, knowing that with the off season, but last year with the people that we ended up having to let go, because of the money issues and stuff like that, and deciding to cut ties and stick it with our young talent, I'm more confident about it. I'm more okay with it. You know what I mean? Like it definitely is. I'm at ease. So I'm loving the attitude Jalen Hunt brings, to the team.
Besides Jalen Hunt, I will say this about Jalen is he seems like he's a student of the game, and maybe it's because of the he embodies. He's kind. I'm gonna be honest with you. There he did an interview with this young bull, and he was basically breaking down the defense of what they were doing, and it was like levels to it and layers, and he just loved breaking it down. That's the type of stuff that I love to watch, all 22 tape and things like that. And I can see that Vic Fangio is really influenced him to get better and to be better and to be that be trusted this year. So I'm excited about this young talent, and I think this team is probably the second youngest in the NFL, which is nuts because our oldest statement is my son, Zach Bond. He's 28. Like that's crazy to hear.
And we got currently 13 draft picks next year as it sits. And we got Joe Douglas back in the building.
Exactly.
Welcome back, Joe.
That's the craziest part.
Mitchell is the second oldest player on the defense.
But that just tells you like that's how you keep the pantry restocked. You know what I'm saying? You go to Sam's Club, go to Costco. You can afford those. You can afford those memberships a month. You know what I mean? Because you keep on bringing young talent and the juices are flowing. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me on that. But you're bringing in that young talent in this defense, man. It's just going to be remarkable, bro. I'm excited. The only thing that concerns me, and I've heard a couple of chirps, is that safety position. Makuba wasn't out there today. I think he had a little injury, whatever. But
he ran into Danny Gray.
Yeah,
so he's dealing with a shoulder. They didn't say exactly. I saw ESP tweet about they definitely needed to trade for a safety or sign a safety ASAP. I mean Justin Simmons in a glass bottle. Keep him close by. It's way too early. I mean, tomorrow is the first day of real pads. Yes, today they said pads. It wasn't the full
shells,
day.
Wasn't it? It seemed like shells.
So I think we're really going to get to see them in action. But Makuba he's had a solid camp. I think he's getting opportunities that he needs. I think with the injury, they're not saying how bad it is, but you want to have rookies on the field and get those reps. We know how Cooper DeJean was a little late to the party, but Cooper DeJean, man, did you know Cooper DeJean named number 60 on the NFL's 100?
Bro,
yes,
that's
sir.
big, bro.
Yes, sir.
Amongst your peers, bro, that's big. That's grande.
They recognize it,
son.
I wonder if Quignon's on that list.
Got to be. He's got.
Speaking of Quignon, go ahead.
Speaking of Quignon, that's exactly what I was going to go to. It's just that your son, Gail. I know that it is the summertime, but goddamn, it sounds like he has been an absolute menace so far in camp, locking down AJ, locking down Devontae. I mean, this is a corner that I think we're looking at a future All-Pro right here.
He's definitely top 10.
I think he's capable, man. I think he's capable. Gail, I mean, who are you afraid of? He held everybody down. What was the first touchdown he let up in last season?
I think
Week 10?
And he got one for the Cowboys. They got one on him. But it was, he had a phenomenal year as a rookie. And I think just, some of the beats talking about how he's playing with confidence and how he knows he's that good. And I think that's what I saw.
And he's going side to side.
Is he following? Is he following this year?
He's doing. He was on the right. He was on the left the other day.
Yeah.
So he could be doing a little traveling.
You don't think that's going to interfere with the nickel-based defense that Fangio runs with? Just seeing that the interchangeable with.
I think we'll have enough options at nickel. Honestly, just between Coop and McCoop. And yes, I'm glad you brought up McWilliams. Dude, I from what I'm hearing, I like him, bro. I mean, if he's getting feisty with, I understand Johnny Wilson yet to see his potential in the league, but size is undeniable. Um, if he's able to hold his own against way bigger targets than himself, that's a good sign.
And I think Mac McWilliams, amongst all our corners and secondary guys, everyone's excited about Makuba, yes, and we got the two old rookies now who are now second year players. But Mac McWilliams, he was in on dime packages. You know, I think he's got the ability to play inside and outside. You like that he's fighting with. We talked about Wilson. Like him being 6'6" and McWilliams being 5'10", and him just going out there and doing his job and looking the part. I think that's the most impressive thing you like about Mac McWilliams. And a lot of people, if you ask them, do you know who Mac McWilliams is? Though, like, is that a new McDonald's sandwich? Um, New corner. I know Helena had asked about Sidney Brown. I think it's the perfect situation for Sidney Brown with Makubo if he's off the field for a couple of days. Because I feel like Sidney Brown needs to get his stock up, and I've been I was a big supporter of his coming out of the draft, and when we drafted him, I was hoping we get him. I think he's got a lot to prove, for sure. How are you guys feeling about Sidney Brown?
This is definitely the year that Sydney has to go ahead and step up for himself. I mean, like you said, man, injury's been a thing that has been a bother, and staying consistent is what he lacks. But I'm all for rooting for this kid, man. He definitely has the build and the ability to play the position. But at the end of the day, it all falls on him.
Shout out to
I think
real quick. He's a Cowboy fan.
Cowboys fan.
He
Okay.
says,
Respect.
we respect. I mean, we Primo's brother is a Cowboy fan, so
Push him in the pool. Push him in the pool.
What were you gonna say, Ev?
I forgot what we were talking about. I got
We talk about Sidney Brown.
Sidney Brown.
Sidney Brown. Yeah, I want to sit here and be a team guy. I feel like depth is our best option. I think Howard Roseman put out a good tell the other day where he said that even if it's an incremental change, they owe it to the team and the fans to go and do what you got to do. In my mind, that means that you pursue at every position, filling out this roster with the best possible options. Sidney Brown, he's got question marks next to him. I'm not saying he doesn't make the team. I'm saying let's get another safety in here as competition and make him beat him.
I mean, I think
Bring the best out of him. Yeah.
but my thing is you brought Makuba in here for that reason. But
Makuba
Brown,
is going to get a pass because he got drafted this year in the second round. You're not going to not.
But I feel like if they felt Sydney was that dude, they wouldn't have drafted Makuba. He wouldn't have been a priority where he was drafted. I think again, I like competition. Speaking of competition, I did like to hear. I don't even think we mentioned him yet in this, but I think the man is on fire. So on fire, they had to put him out in camp. That is Moro Jomo, dude. Moro
Another one.
Yeah, I mean Moro Jomo. We're talking about when he was drafted. He was in the whole Keely Ringo thing. Very young. He was one of the youngest prospects drafted, and to feel like he was in an incubator system, getting groomed to be the next. He talked about in his presser. He talked about Hargrave, Milton Williams, and he's the next. Before Hargraves got paid. Milton Williams got paid. Moro Jomo is in perfect line to get paid.
Yep.
He's been twitchy. Jalex Hunt has talked about his twitch. They're moving him on the outside. He's being used on the outside as edge in camp. a little bit. So I think his presser, he's all business, man.
He seems like he's going to be a good utility guy on that defensive line. You'll be able to throw him in a lot of different just packages. And you're right. I mean, he's a guy, especially as a day 3 guy, that has gotten this much conversation generated around him as he has. But he, I mean, last year he was an absolute beast, and he's continued to shine and earn a spot in high up in this depth chart. All of the big guys in the middle of this line, I mean, it's crazy the rotation we're gonna have, man. Like, that's what I was saying about this D line being the best in the league. It's not just him, dude. Thomas Booker, I think, coming in as a Super Bowl winner, had experience on that team last year, and was a guy that wasn't really talked about as much as he should have been. And in camp already has taken down not taken down, but beaten Tyler Steen a couple times. And we're in the early days of camp, and Tyler Steen's probably projected to be the starter of this offensive line. So if Thomas Booker is putting in that kind of work, Ty Robinson's another guy that we've been talking about that, really excited to see in this defensive line. It's a healthy rotation of guys, and that's the best part about it, is that God forbid somebody goes down, or you're just keeping fresh legs out late in the game, and you can just keep the pressure coming.
And we all know that Jalen Carter's gonna be all right. He was dealing with a little shoulder, but he'll be fine.
Sorry, I was gonna say this conversation about Christian Wilkins. That's a big no from me.
No.
As a team that, I mean, let's think about this. How much this team values culture. We just let go of CJ GJ, who obviously fits in this scheme well, but culturally, like, you got a problem, man. You got a problem.
First of all, big pause. Do not tickle my feet or kiss my head.
Yeah,
I'm smacking the shit out you. Word is
That's
born.
not what we need in the locker room right now.
You
man.
tickle my feet or kiss my head, son. I'm smacking the fire out you, B. Word is born. I do not want him on my team. Absolutely not. I don't want nobody doing the split.
If you like,
nah,
with the assault move that I remember during draft season, I was like, I took him off the board. I loved it. I was like the player. I was like,
there, yeah.
I was like, I don't agree with that. I remember playing running back, and you would get that stuff does happen.
Come on, son.
I'm just being honest.
I know. But I don't want no freaky freak on my team.
It's episode 500, bro. That's what we're talking about.
But it was interesting the way that they had mentioned they didn't like because he just got paid by the Raiders.
Yeah.
So to let go of said player that you just paid, that's a
serious problem. Yeah.
But I think that's a serious problem that the Raiders organization has had for years. They're quick to go ahead and throw all the money in the world to these players.
His freaky ass is in Las Vegas, of all places.
Like, come on, man.
Tim, shout out to Tim. He says, "Tickle, tickle." Tim.
Nah.
Hey, big shout out to Marcus. And I know you're a Cowboy fan, but thank you for this.
I was about to say that. Appreciate it.
I mean, my man had me at introducing himself, but some of the comments now just get a little bit. Come on, now.
He's wild talking about a passing attack. Come on, B.
My late Johnson got to restrain him. Stop, man.
Come on, stop playing, bro. Come on, bro. I thought you came in peace.
All allegedly happened, by the way. We're not confirming. It's all alleged.
Ojomo only in his 3rd year, man. I'm very excited to see Ojomo, what he brings to the table. I think he played at Texas and drafted in the 7th round. I was surprised he went that late.
I mean, when he was coming out of Texas, man, he's going to step into that fold, and what he's doing in the training camp is what he's been doing this entire time. He's put his head down, coming into camp with a lunch pail, and he goes to work. And that's a type of Philadelphia mentality that we want. He's best what we want. You know what I'm saying? And that was the reason why you could let go Milton Williams, because you have Majomo.
Yeah. The one thing that I like that they've talked about, how he talked about in his pressers about the culture, about some of these young players bringing that juice and that level of leadership. I think it kind of speaks to Chauncey and then allowing him to walk out the door. I think they like his fire. They liked his fire, but I think they feel like they have some young dogs in here who taking leadership role. Cooper DeJean talking about being more of a vocal leader his second year. Obviously, we talked about him being 60th in the top 100, but him being a leader is something that I'm interested to see. I think his ability to play safety is something I'd like to see. He'll be safety and base. I just think Cooper I think he's still your starting punt returner at the moment. Avery Williams is.
I like that.
I don't like it, but I do like it.
The reason why I don't like
it gives you mixed emotions.
Yeah, for sure. But what I don't like about it is if you're going to be playing him, and I say him and Jahad are going to be the Swift Army knives on the defense. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to throw things at the offense where the offense is like, oh, I don't know where he coming from. I don't know. Coop, think about it. Coop was, I think, our only corner that was getting sacks, right? He was coming out of that corner in that nickel position and getting sacks. And he's going to be playing a little bit of safety. And what's dope about it, you trust him enough, but I don't want him doing punt returns. Like, you're going to have to get somebody else back there, I believe. Save my man for the defense.
I mean, Coop, the funny thing about watching Coop over the last, during the off season and even the stupid softball games, and like, there's that kid that when kids run around and they have no fear, like as you'll get there.
Yeah.
Prime is not your body at some part in your life will tell you something. Will tell you a story, and then you're like, should I sprint and pop a hammy, or should I?
This is Prime's problem.
When you're like Cooper will run full speed. He's diving in a softball game. Like he has he doesn't have the fear. Fear is not a factor for Cooper DeJean. He'll dunk on you.
He'll be 22 again.
He's a competitor.
That's
that competitive attitude. Like that's what I got. You know what I mean? That's what Coop got. He's got that competitive mentality, man. You know what I mean? Anything
you get mad at Sidney Brown for doing a little dance on top of a bar, man.
But Sidney hadn't done that yet.
Hold up. Time out.
I'm very.
I can't go like that. I gotta clock in tomorrow.
Yo, and you know, I was Sidney Brown fan. I was sitting at that Jason Kelsey Shore thing and looking at him like, what are you doing? What are you? Get off the bar with it.
Yeah, Gail's like, I'm done. Gail's like, I'm done.
Nah, he's dead. Nah, first of all, Gail's a dad. He had problems. He had problems when we were at the Senior Bowl, and Joe Milton was throwing. He was throwing some dimes. Every time he threw a dime, he did a backflip, and Gail's like this.
That's why he didn't.
That's
last long with the Patriots, right? In and out, like he's
with the Cowboys now.
It's the smallest thing that you can tell. Like, are you locked in or not?
Yeah,
locked in or not. Speaking about locked in or not, the battle between Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson. It's looking like Adoree Jackson. It's his job to lose at this moment. Pads didn't go on fully until tomorrow, but the way that Adoree Jackson has been playing, the beats have spoken. Not it's not over. It's just tilting to Adoree Jackson. What say y'all?
I mean, we talked.
this entire time. I've been saying this entire time. I want Ringo to win. He's a young bull. And it's amazing to see. What is he, 22, 21? Been in the league for, 3 years now?
Yeah.
It's third year, right? Got to get it together. Come on, son. Come on, son. Like, this is what this is. And I told y'all, I think it was going to be Adoree Jackson. I didn't mean to cut you off, Primo.
Oh, no, it's all good. I mean, we were all chiming in at the same time. But just real quick, like, that's just the thing. That's just what the whole competition thing is all about. Like, you bring in a veteran like Adoree Jackson to go ahead and bring the best out of Kilo. And if you're not getting the best out of Kilo at this point, at this time, then yeah, I mean, it's like you said, it's Adoree's job to go ahead and keep, At this time, it is also his job to lose. So Kilo has to build off of that. He has to do something about that. He's got to go in there and do his thing.
You didn't change brother's name to Kilo. It's Keely.
Keely, my bad.
You want to tell us about your new part-time job?
How'd you really get that injury, bro?
that was the Puerto Rican side that slipped down. My bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I will say I'm completely understanding that Keely Ringo is still young in the grand scheme of things, but he's a cornerback that I feel like has gotten ample opportunity, man. And like, I think about guys like every time the name Rasul Douglas comes up, like if Rasul Douglas got this much opportunity, I feel like we would have seen that he was valuable. Keely Ringo has gotten plenty of opportunity and he is yet to wow you, man. And I get that he's young, but like you said, 3 years in the league, he's been in these defenses in Vic Fangio's systems trying to, or, continuing to develop. But at some point you just got to be like, is it just is what it is? And you cut bait and you sell high.
Bro, this is how many chances you going to be able to get?
That's what I mean.
This is what it is. Like, for instance, let's go ahead and chop down some names. Eli Apple. How many chances did he? How many chances did he got? He just signed with the Niners the other day.
Crazy.
How many chances he going? I mean, he played in the Super Bowl with the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's a prototype of what you want as a corner. 6'2", 215, 210. The prototype corner. It's the twist, the hips, bro. He just don't have it.
So at this point, can we all agree he's not a every down? He's not an every down guy.
You talking about Keely?
Keely.
Well, so and I think that kind of like, are we overlooking a bigger issue here? Because if we've got question marks at CB2 and safety, I don't know, man. That's something that I feel like needs to be addressed by the front office in the summer.
Well, I think Adoree Jackson is 97 starts in his career. I'm not sweating Adoree Jackson at CB2. I know what his available. I think upside is what we're looking at with Ringo and the ability to like take the position, stronghold it, not look back. But when I don't want to hear about Terrace Marshall getting busy on you.
Number 46, man.
There's little things, I mean, obviously AJ Brown is going to get the best of you, but like you're hearing Quinyon Mitchell is pretty much the only guy that's able to cover AJ Brown with any consistency. I don't expect Ringo to cover AJ Brown. That's
hear me out. We went down the path of ex-Eagles with Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Bring in Asante Jr. Kick the tires,
bro. He cleared his medical record, a little testing and everything. I mean, I don't understand why he's not getting any chances. I mean, I know he's like his pops. He'll like the tackle.
Yeah, but we're also we're talking money here. Adoree Jackson.
Any culture play a part of this?
Oh, I bet you he's better tackle his pops.
I'm just asking.
As long as you don't tickle feet and kiss heads, you're all right. Good. You're in my book, B. You good in my book, B. Don't come with that bullshit.
Mark said, shout out to Mark Bird. Hey, I was thinking about you today. Be humble wherever you are. Be Oregon.
yo,
The
yo,
Oregon.
that joint has stayed up since the Super Bowl, B. I'm not taking it down, son.
Mark Bird said, shout out to Tim's Eagle helium balloon, longest lasting
Balloon ever.
listener on the podcast. You would see what's on. You have
Yo,
to
that
go.
is crazy that Treylon Burks got waived today. That's super crazy. Super.
I mean, he stunk. That part's not crazy. It's just the part that the Titans' incompetence is officially,
Well, they were counting on him to be the AJ Brown replacement. That wasn't gonna happen.
Treylon Burks might be the best trade ever.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's crazy talk. They talked about him hunting like hogs and 17-inch hands. I'm like, bro, that doesn't translate to scoring touchdowns.
I saw that with Carson.
Yeah.
He threw interceptions. And then I shot 15 ducks. I don't give a damn.
Nobody better than Evan to bring that one.
Stop posting dead animals. Yeah, it's a tough scene out here. I mean, I'm getting back to the CB battle. I think is very early. I haven't picked a side, but I do feel after talking to my Giants fans, they feel very comfortable with Dory Jackson. But I'm gonna wait to see it. But this is exactly what you want to put. You want to put Ringo in a blender in terms of him competing, and it's not anyone's job to just.
You gotta earn it. You gotta earn it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be poo-pooing on Ringo. I'm rooting for him. I hope he decides to put everything together because he is a prototype DB that you really, really, really want. And I hope that he can put it together, man.
It's not like you're poo-pooing Ringo. I mean, we love Ringo. We love his mom. Shout out to Mama.
Shout out to
Ringo.
moms. Shout out to mom
tailgates. We support the growth, and it's you just want to hear. I just want to hear consistency. If I'm not hearing about you in camp, that's a really good thing as a corner.
All right, now let's think about this. Let's look at the full scope of this thing. And if I'm thinking like Howie Roseman, like the smartest man in the room, you got 13 draft picks next year. I don't think you do anything right now. I think you wait until the trade deadline comes around. You find a team that they're going to be sellers at the trade deadline, and you cash in on a corner, safety, whatever you need. I don't know. I think that's the Howie formula.
We have enough ammo to do anything we want. Come trade line.
I still believe we're going to make a trade. I believe we're going to make a trade during the preseason.
I think
season
it
starts.
could happen. I think both could happen. You know what I mean?
Like that Jordan. Remember that was that Jordan Matthews trade that put us over the top to get the DB Ronald Darby. Mm-hmm. It's going to be something like that.
But then we traded for Jay Ajayi midway through the year.
Hey,
yeah, that was dope.
Why not?
Yeah, no doubt.
Cut me open. I believe Green said since we lost a few captains who are players to replace them, I'd say Bond and Barkley. Barkley mentioned that he doesn't need that captain on his chest, but I think Barkley's. I think his ability to lead. I think you should give him a C.
I mean, did you see him during the mic'd up during the Super Bowl? Everybody stays here. That's for everybody else. Like, bro, I was like, yo, I'm good. Love that, bro.
It was so hard for me to root for. Not that he was a Giant last year, but he had the.
Was Saquon?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard to I had to morph.
You have to overcome that
enough for me to buy a jersey. I don't just buy. I don't just buy.
Weren't you the first person to have that jersey in the group though?
Yeah, that would have been me.
That was you. Okay.
I just don't buy jerseys, especially he won us over fast. But I felt like
quickly,
definitely got to get it on his chest. I think a couple of players talked about him being a role model, and looking around the room and seeing how guys interact. I think it was Jalix Hunt that mentioned Barkley. Um, I mean, hey, did we give Jahan Dotson enough talk? I know
That's
Tim,
my
you
man,
mentioned
Joe.
it. Did
That's my
anyone
man.
else
You
want
know,
to say, Jim? Anything
that's my
about
man.
No.
Dotson?
J Dot. I love the
I
number 2.
mean,
Love the number change too. Number 2 is dope on him. Looks good.
he's doing what he should be doing. I mean, I think that you talked about how a lot of the conversation has been about Terrence Marshall. He's been the one that's been kind of turning heads as far like J Dot. I think he's going to be wide receiver 3. I think that's pretty much a lock. He's not going to lose that spot. But wide receiver 4, that's definitely up for grabs right now.
Yeah.
And
I think Terrence.
Here we are talking
Yeah,
about number 4.
yeah,
Dotson.
Come on now.
Dots had mentioned, he said coming in last year. I think I got here the Friday before the last preseason game. I was playing catch up all year. And I mean, for him to be transparent and just say I was playing catch up all year, learn the offense on the fly. But this year, being with the guys during OTAs, training camp, it's a good feeling. It helps me learn the offense and just play faster. I know he was training with his former player, from teammate from Penn State,
Penn State.
and he was working out with Jalen Hurts
Jalen.
down in Houston.
Bro,
I mean,
remember, they always say the quiet ones are the ones that do the most damage. He's being quiet right now. He's just in his zone. So right now, the attention is being given to Marshall and all the other guys. But come time, season, Jahan Dotson is, like Ever said, is here to do what he's supposed to do. And I think we're going to go ahead and actually see it this year. So there's no excuses, no playing catch up. You already done that. You got that out the way. Now it's time to put it to work.
Shout out to Daz. He says, "Man, it's good to see you boys. It's been a while. Happy summer, Daz. It's been a nice little summer for everyone. I think.
Yeah, for y'all, not me.
Well, you stop living in Arizona in the summer. We told you to move. But Daz says, I'd like to see Terrence Marshall beat out Anaya Smith and John.
gotta be careful how you spell that.
Yo, he murdered that name.
Murder she wrote. That's
Anaya
the death.
Smith has had himself.
He said it's something like this.
Anaya Smith today in practice. He beat Cooper DeJean in a couple one-on-one reps. How do you like that?
Okay.
So I mean, that's
But he's got to keep it consistent. It's got to be a consistent thing. Yeah, Cooper's a step one. You know what I mean? Let me hear something tomorrow about you beating Quignon, or or beating Cooper again. Keep it consistent.
Now, Marcus, resident Cowboy fan. Marcus says CD
Stop that, bro. Come on.
Marcus, man, nothing but love and respect, but cut it out.
You see the Cowboys playing Quidditch the other day at practice. I don't know what the hell they were doing with the broom.
Dak was really enjoying that broom.
He was YMCA in that joint. You see?
He looked like Richard Simmons. That's what I saw.
I think there was an actual clip of people actually stopped and he kept going.
Now, Versetti says, y'all going to open practice next week? Of course. Ev, you going to your practice?
I can't believe it snuck up that early. I'm actually not going to be there. I'm going to be down the shore.
This guy at the shore, sipping on Mai Tais, private stock.
Nice.
Hey, man, he's catching up.
Bought a house and got a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? No more food.
I haven't been down the shore in a couple of years. It's time I gave Granny a visit. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Down to see my grandma.
Hey, when I come back home, I'm actually taking a couple of days going down to Atlantic City, and I'm like super pumped because I'm gonna take my wife and my daughter. They've never been there, and me as a young boy when I grew up there, that was like everything to me.
So, yeah,
that's what's up.
The shore,
yeah, the shore.
I'm never really I'm getting used to the shore life. I'm not a big swimmer, I just go out there and bake on the beach
Pro move is the end of season because the oceans had all summer to heat up.
I go in October.
Yeah.
That's where I go.
I don't know. I'm not getting in the water, but I'll put my feet in it and I'm gonna step out.
Put my feet in. What was I gonna say? I was gonna primo. I'm going to Chicago on Friday.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Damn, okay.
nice.
All right.
Shout out to Jordan Spector, going to the National. It's a big card show.
Nice.
Dope.
So just doing some camera work, following people around.
Where are you
Yep.
staying in Chicago? I've already went twice this year.
I'm not even sure yet.
Are you gonna be like downtown?
Are you
or anything
staying like
that?
down downtown?
You got to tell me where to go. I need
Oh,
to-
my cousin lives there.
West Loop is
So take
is
care of you.
nice. The north part of Chicago is real nice.
only there for 2 days.
Okay, you ain't gonna do
Great
much.
food out there, man. Great food.
You gotta try the pizza though. Try the pizza. Not,
Pizza.
I
And
mean,
get a Portillo's dog.
yeah, go get a Portillo's dog.
Chili
But try the
dog.
pizza. I know, as of the four of us are East Coasters. Me personally, I didn't like it. It was cool.
Yeah.
I like my New York, New Jersey.
Thumbs down on the deep dish.
Yeah,
personally.
but try it. Right, I would try it. You know what I'm saying?
Something else you should try is a trip to the Philly Sports Trips, man. Got the Birds takeover in Tampa Bay. But we're starting with week 2, Birds takeover in Kansas City, and then Tampa Bay with Hollis and Lido. Birds takeover in New York, October 9th, October 16th. The Birds take over Minnesota, and then we hit Green Bay. Todd Harriman's Bird fly home. We got the people from across the pond coming in, and Marcus, new resident commenter. Birds take over in Dallas November 21st. We're taking over our own stadium week 1, so don't worry about that. Birds take over Los Angeles on December 5th. Birds take over Washington December 20th. And the coldest trip of the year, Birds take over Buffalo December 27th. Bring your blankets because it's going to be ruined. Make sure you follow Philly Sports Trips on all socials. Make sure you give them a follow.
I have to ask, just because I've seen this graphic so many times. Why is Kansas City last?
I don't know, guy.
Because I feel like it throws you off.
Well, I mean, why do we do our top 25 and start last? Who came up with that idea? Do you want to see our
Let's
top
make it easier
25
next year.
most important Eagles? Check out our video there. You'll have a great time figuring that out. Tim says August 18th.
Dickheads.
Okay.
See you there.
See you there.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's see. I mean, Versetti, make sure you stop by, man. Hey, we'll be around.
You guys tuning into preseason football this week?
It's too soon, dog. Thursday?
I will.
It's too soon.
I'll be watching.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
I can't not watch, bro. You got pro football on the screen.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I ain't gonna do it before.
You talk about this Thursday?
It's Thursday, yeah.
Gotcha,
I think it's
yeah.
Chargers Lions. I think it'll be a snoozer, but I'll be watching.
I'm seeing all the comments here. Hey, Marcus says that you look like Brandon Graham, Tim. Speaking of Marcus, Brandon Graham, make sure you get your crooked T out there. He's out here signing jerseys, signing. Shout out to Mark Coles. You see him at the tailgates. Mark Coles got a signed case of crooked tea that he's willing to give to the people.
Oh,
So,
Very
yes,
nice.
shout out to Mark Coles. But other than that, I mean, any other players that you really want to hype up?
Do we have a Elijah Cooks hive yet? I mean,
Not yet.
so, some people. I mean, you know, a lot of people like to latch onto a real dark horse name, but he was an undrafted guy that he was on the Jaguars practice squad last year. But 6'4", 215, and he's been turning some heads so far in camp. He's had a few good plays. So
I mean, he's got the size too. I mean, when we talk about besides AJ Brown, who like Marshall, they brought in Wilson has that size, and then
Right.
you know, here comes Elijah making some plays. In other news about running back,
Yikes, that really happened.
What?
What?
Oh man, Marcus, you're talking a lot of stuff about our Eagles. Tyler Guyton just tore his ACL.
We don't. We
Thoughts and prayers to him. Cool dude.
Yeah. But Montreal Johnson, the UDFA out of Florida, has definitely been showcasing his abilities. He had an explosive run, and then he had a nice jump cut. Jimmy Kempski was fired up about that. So much so that both Saquon and Jalen Hurts had to let the rookie know about said play. Vance Hooren getting busy in some routes.
That's what I was going to talk about.
But coming out of high school, coming out of high school, he passed on Michigan for Michigan State. He was a running back. So he could have been a running back at Michigan. Okay. So the kid can play. And he can play linebacker, he can play fullback, he play a little running back. Okay. He had he caught 85 passes for 1,259 yards.
We got a mini use check right here.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
We have to get Vance Hooren on the pod. That's something we got to do that.
Yeah,
I love a fullback, man. I keep on saying it.
Old school football, man.
Looking forward to seeing a whole lot more of that this season, man, for sure.
For real.
We have been doing this podcast since 2016. Yes. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm trying to think who else. I'm still waiting for my guy to shine.
Who's that?
Central Arkansas State.
Central Arkansas. Oh, Shunderick Powell.
Shunderick, yeah. Couldn't think of his name.
Shunderick Powell. Shout out to Jimmy Kempski. This is his depth chart as we speak. I think DeMonte Smith. He's had a couple good days of camp. Was banged up, didn't practice today. So I mean, as we're sitting here right now, the injury report that we need to talk about.
I was going to say before that too. Returning to the nest, guy that has been performing pretty well, I think is going to be a good depth piece actually this year. Matt Pryor. I mean, he was 6th round guy, I believe, back when we drafted him. Put a couple solid years, and then went and started out with Indy. Mm-hmm. And now is back in the depth role. So I think he's a solid player, man. He reminds me of who was it? Had the big hair.
Isaac.
Yes, Seumalo. Thank you.
Seumalo. Yep. Went to the Steelers.
Yep.
He shut down Gabe Hall today. So I mean, the thing about you like about Matt Pryor, he can give you. He played left guard in college. He played with Halapuli Vaitai at TCU. Played right guard and right tackle. Mm-hmm. So that position flexibility. Kennard is also getting him and Pryor are splitting. They split second team reps today at right guard. So Matt Pryor, I mean, you just talk about versatility. Kennard's got that versatility as well.
If Jeff Outland is bringing him back, you know that there was something there that he liked. So,
no doubt. Trevor Keegan, playing center, getting a lot of center snaps. So versatility, you can make some way, somehow to make some room on this team, baby.
Drew Kendall can play. Drew Kendall also.
Listen, man, stop trashing my guy, man. Stop trashing my guy.
Gail had a face on him.
Trevor Keegan got a bunch of lines in the side of his head.
Hey, stop.
All-star.
No,
I love Trevor Keegan.
Keegan, that's a big guy to be playing center, man.
He's playing center.
He's got to. He's got it. He has to. He has to.
You're trying to find a spot for him.
Yeah, go ahead. Just say it. Just say it. He's got to fit somewhere, right? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what he wants to say.
Talk about Cameron Williams. He's had not the best camp yet so far. Cameron Williams, the tackle out of Texas, we were high on. I was higher on, but he's not had the best day. Okoro, yeah, gave him the business today, and then he had a false start. This is a rookie being a rookie. I do think we got Josh Uche beat Kendall Lamb today. Aziz, he beat Jordan Mailata for a sack, which isn't bad. And I know Brissette was talking about APR. Antoine Power-Ryland also had a sack, also beat Cameron Williams. So Cameron Williams is taking the beating of his life in camp. Just kidding, not that bad. I'm just saying rookie's going to rookie. Like I said, any word on Ricks?
I haven't heard anything coming from.
I haven't heard anything about Eli Ricks.
Nothing. It was good to see. Was it Kenyon Green got traded for CJ DJ? He put the pads on today, or participated in practice. He's behind the 8-ball though, missing some time. I don't know. Maybe Jeff Satlin sees something in him and he can turn his career around. So he was on the doghouse in Texas.
I mean, Kenyon Green. Yeah, well, it's Tyler Steen's job to lose right now at this point in time. I think if you think about any other signings, I'm trying to figure out who would be the next guy if they would bring in another guard. I think this is Tyler Steen's season.
Oh yeah, and it's his position to lose, and because I fully believe Matt Pryor's back here for a reason, and he can play that. He can fill that role.
Mm-hmm. No, 100%. I think he ends up filling that role first.
It's crazy though. It's like Tyler Steen. He can turn it on, and then I don't know. I don't know what coaching staff sees what's going on. I mean, I'm not there all behind the scenes and stuff like that, but every time I see him, man, it just seems like he's doing his thing. He's doing a good job, and then the next thing you know, he's kind of in the doghouse. Like last year, he got hurt and he got replaced, and it was so bad he got switched out of the corner of the locker. That's how bad it was. Yeah. And I know you want to keep that big man O-line camaraderie right there, but damn, it was that bad.
Now, what was I going to talk about? Smile Munden. I know Big Perkins was talking about him. He's dealing with an illness, so he did not practice today. But he's flashed. He's been getting second team reps with Jahad Campbell. I know Jahad Campbell. People were worried about where he was at. He although limited, everyone's saying that he looks like he was a full go. His athleticism was on full display, but he also did get beat on some reps in the passing game with AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon showing some hands. But that was interesting,
From what I'm hearing, sorry, go ahead. I was going to say, I mean, I keep on just hearing about Rand, how who was the guy I brought up? The wide receiver.
Elijah.
Yeah.
Cooks.
Elijah Cooks. A lot of guys just on the back end. I think that this offense my takeaway is this offense is kind of built correctly. I mean, and Jalen Hurts is putting the ball in the correct in surgical spots. I mean, it sounds like another strong camp out of Jalen Hurts. He takes another step forward this year. We talk about how he's kind of taking that leadership role and running with it in the locker room right now. Are we looking at a potential MVP season? Can we think about it? Tush push is here to stay. I think this is going to be a more pass-heavy season. Dare I say it in July? I think Jalen Hurts could be in the MVP conversation, man.
I think he's got a great.
Nothing wrong with it.
I think Jalen, the way that he explained it in his presser, just like the way he does it, might not look, might look. It's about W's with him, and I feel like, you talk about 100 passing, 100 over 100-yard passing ratings in the last since he's been drafted. The only other, he's right behind like all the best: Burrows, Mahomes, Josh. Some of those guys
beats all those guys head to head.
16-1. 16-1.
Well, people are talking about passing ratings. Like, he can do it. He can do it all. And I think our offense is set up. The way that our offense is set up is pick your poison. How is your defense built? We have someone. You want to shut down the run in the Super Bowl? Well, who's gonna? You're gonna get some Dagger. You're gonna get AJ Brown. You're gonna get Dotson. You're gonna get. We didn't even mention Dallas Goedert or your son Grant Calcaterra. I think Hurts can. I don't really care about Super Bowl MVPs. That's what I care about.
I care about a ring.
And a ring, but I'm saying Super Bowl MVPs. That's nice.
2 sets of wings coming out, one from each side.
I was watching.
I
was watching that NFL show on Netflix about the QBs. Our quarterback turned that down.
Yeah, he don't like
that.
the.
See that? See the ring? You see the ring?
Yeah.
I know it's probably a little bit too dark, but
yeah.
The ring is on the left finger.
Have y'all? I know Helena was asking about Lewis Seen, I believe. Lewis Seen actually flashed today. So I mean, I feel like he let's see, he had a nice pop on a run stop against Kalen Robinson. And I think he needs more than that to make this roster. I think talking about a former first round, obviously coming back from injury. I'm not sure if he's the same. PC says it would be nice if they use the running backs in the passing game more.
Yeah. I mean, no. I was thinking about this earlier. Where do you guys stand? I had a hard stance on this last year about players playing in the preseason. And then I'm sitting here in the offseason after winning the Super Bowl, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I am wrong. Maybe.
Oh my God! Whoa!
I mean,
he is admitting that he's wrong. Good for you.
I'm a grown man. I'm very capable of doing that when I am wrong. However, how can I sit here and argue the contrary when they just won the Super Bowl? It's not logical. I got no leg to stand on there. So
yeah,
okay.
we don't question that anymore.
Yeah.
But you and I
feel is right.
Exactly.
The reason why I'm saying this because you and I went at it about that, and we went at it about why Saquon had to sit out. I was like, listen, got bigger fish to fry. We're gonna get that Super Bowl. So I commend you for that, sir. Handshake.
Yeah.
If you go to our YouTube channel, there's a full-on war between Cowboy fan.
He's just trolling.
Hey,
yeah, he's trolling. They jumping him.
That's all right. Listen, man, please come back every week from here to week 1. Come on back.
Chat is popping right now.
They tearing your ass up.
And again, we all know that they said washed up QBs that wear Harry Potter fits, and speak about our quarterback to get views.
Yo,
and
that was a
clicks.
bar. That was a bar.
It
That was a
doesn't
bar.
work with us. Our quarterback is winning a Super Bowls.
He said something about the last time the Eagles beat Dak Prescott, gas prices were 129 or something like that.
129.
What was the gas prices the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl? What were those gas
Yo,
prices?
Somebody put in
89
their
They were sub 100.
Food didn't even
They were sub
exist.
a dollar. Sure.
Somebody
Like
put in
you're
their
still a
Google
horse
that
and
didn't
buggy.
exist.
Listen. Like I said on last week's episode, y'all got brawn rings. We got them for wings that fly. You know what I'm saying?
I mean the I don't want to I want to hit it. I want to hit the hammer on the head right here because this is what the cell phone looked like the last time. The last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. Want to see what the phone looked like?
Yeah.
That's it.
He gonna pull up a Mickey Mouse rotary phone.
Fact.
The brick.
Evan's like,
The
what is
brick.
that?
That's a
Jim
Nike
Cornette.
shoebox.
No, that was
Nike-
Paulie Heyman.
That's a Nike shoebox.
I could care less about the like we've been through a phenomenal year as Eagle fans. We've changed as people.
We were
Since
through a
we-
phenomenal
we
year
started
8
this
years ago too
podcast.
when we won that Super Bowl too.
But we've been on this podcast since 2016, and we got 2 of them joints. We've been at 3 Super Bowls.
I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I've changed as a person.
I'm at
Hopefully,
peace.
you're changing. I feel
It's not.
I feel
It's not even. It's not even a conversation to have anymore, man.
Nah,
It really isn't.
it's
It
all right.
really isn't.
Will says gas was leaded only.
Oh, damn. Shout out to
And he's
Will.
right. He's right. Everybody keeps on saying catch up. You're absolutely right. That's what we're doing. We
Yeah,
catch up.
exactly.
It's all good, man. Sean says, pop those VHS tapes. In the last time.
Floppy.
When was the last time you? I mean, that's real. A VHS tape. Put it in your hand.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Where do I play this?
And you know what's crazy? I never see like they do like those like old films. Dog, when you pop on the Cowboy versus Steelers, that joint look like they played in like 1985, son.
I'm about to text my pops right now. Pops, you still got your VHS tapes?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all good. I mean, we
Get it.
as a we do need to keep this rival hyped. You know, the Cowboys got to be. I mean, at least win a playoff game, and week 1 is upon us. So
Yeah. No doubt.
we gotta keep the juice flying. So
I don't know though,
appreciate-
bro. I don't know because you know why? I don't think are they gonna pay Micah? Because if Mike ain't gonna pay him, you know where he gonna go. You know where he gonna
He
go.
want to be a Cowboy. He
Wants to be an Eagle. He always complains every draft. He's always about to go cry in the
I don't know
car
if we got Michael money.
DJ
Though, man.
Pooh. Yeah, man, I'm gonna cry in the car. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Also, newsflash: anyone out there, if you don't want to go to NovaCare and you want to just give up your ticket, just call one of us.
No doubt.
We'd love to take your ticket.
Newsflash, buddy.
Give me your goddamn tickets.
Before we get out of here, man, I want to give a big shout out to everyone in the comments. Everyone's juiced up for camp. A lot of notes coming in. But say it with your chest. Anything that you got on your mind that you need to get off, and say it with your chest. It could be anything. It could be F big paper. It could be.
I got
Yeah, go ahead, Primo.
I got one, and I would love to go first because this past weekend, I'm an '80s kid, man. That was the best generation out there. No disrespect to anybody, that was just the best generation out there. Like it was, you had icons, you had heroes, and we lost the icon. I lost the icon to a person that I look as, like somebody huge in my life. And I'm gonna make it very clear. I'm not political, man, not at all. Like I go with the flow. There's only three people that I answer to. my mom, my grandmother, and at times my wife. You know what I mean? But I don't answer to nobody else. I don't have to, I don't have to prove anything to nobody. A lot of people were reaching out because I was showing so much love to Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was a childhood hero of mine, man. And losing him, that was a hurt piece. So people reaching out like, how you gonna go ahead and support somebody like that? Hey, listen, man, I don't remember Hogan because of that. I remember Hogan because of my childhood. Those were the fun times. So when I tell you that man is always going to be have a place in my heart, it is what it is. Either you can respect that or you don't. I'm not going to look at you any other way, but don't look at me any other way. I am who I am. You know what I mean? So if you can respect that, I appreciate it. If you can't,
Yeah.
you know where the door is at. But always know that this man is going to be by my side at all times. This is my dude. I got my wrestling buddy here, and he's always going to be with me. So, I mean, to the people that reached out trying to get under my skin, try harder because it takes a whole lot more than that. You know what I mean? I love that man to death, and it was some real sad news to go ahead and take. You know what I mean? For real. So, yeah,
I
that's
mean,
right. Hulk Hogan lives forever.
Hulk Hogan, the character was in the '80s was you talk about being an
Rockin'
'80s
wrestling,
kid,
everything. Hell yeah, bro.
being a fan of Hulk Hogan, Pete Rose, and Bill Cosby. It's hard. It's a hard pill to
trifecta.
swallow. When,
No
when,
pun
you,
intended.
when anyways, I mean, interesting. People, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Anyone else
I
got to
feel
say
that
what's
though,
your-
Primo.
What was that?
I said I feel that though, Primo.
Yeah, appreciate it.
R.I.P.
Appreciate it.
Tim says, "Say it with your chest, softball." Kale. Shout out to one of my best friends that I grew up with, Matt, and shout out to his daughter, Ella. They made the Little League World Series for softball.
Hell
It
yeah,
was
that's so
cool.
cool.
They called me. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna be in Connecticut." So I drove up there. Me and Amanda drove up there, and that was amazing to see. I mean, the girls were on ESPN.
Very cool.
The competitive, just to see these girls go at it. That was awesome, man. They were like competing to the very last end. They lost. They didn't make it. They got booted by the same team they beat. And then just seeing them compete was awesome. People are out here watching women's sports. See, so
No,
all the
big ups to them. That's huge.
the
No doubt.
Vermont team. What about you? Say it with your chest, Tim. Did you got anything?
Not really, man. I really got nothing. Man, I'm blessed. I'm happy. Appreciate to be a part of this. So, and thank you for all the support. Yeah, I got nothing on that.
I got something that's in the same vein as the big paper. Say it with my chest. It's
This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah. Now I gotta have a conversation about big body wash. If I'm being real with you. So let me fully explain here.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Why do I gotta be smelling like charcoal in a pine tree? Why are those your options as a guy? I took a page out of Lamar Jackson's playbook here, man. Lamar Jackson, he's like, you know what? I don't even fuck with men's cologne. I wear women's perfume because it smells better. I do women's body wash. It smells way better, bro. I'd rather smell like flowers and fucking fruits and shit than charcoal and chlorine and whatever the fuck else they put in men's body wash.
What kind of soap you using?
I don't know. I smell like pineapples and passion fruit or something.
Yo, we gotta put Ed, man, we gotta put Ed with an Old Spice commercial. B.
I will. I'll have the meme income. Okay.
Oh snap!
You got the what?
I got the meme incoming. Okay.
Oh man,
You gotta put him on an Old Spice commercial. Gotta put Ed on an Old Spice commercial.
Random Anton's on with me.
Also, big shout out to Big Perk, man. Me and his lovely wife, and Amanda went out to dinner the other night.
Shout out to
Yes.
Perk.
Shout out to a restaurant close to me, Terrain. Yeah, anywhere near Glen Mills, PA, want a good meal?
Oh.
I'm not paid to say this. My stomach said it was good, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Okay.
Todd says Suave has a good smelling men wash.
Or I just get the stuff I'm using to continue to smell great.
Elaine says that her son uses
Soap is
her
soap.
body wash. Hey, it's all good. It's good.
Bob with the roll-on Crystal Botanical. I did not picture Rob with
Bob
the
from the top ropes, bro.
yeah,
No bleed.
the bloody chemicals.
Hey, as long as you're not wearing brute.
Mhm.
Hey, I got I'm not gonna. What's the pineapple soda? The
So when you sell,
the one that you get from it's little Spanish spots.
Juaritos or whatever.
Yeah, I got some pineapple Jarritos soap.
Nice.
Mm.
I drink the soda. Why not make it a soap, dog? I'm just
Look
saying.
at this guy. Look at this guy.
hey, I got the what was it? Primo put me on. I took a picture and mentioned him.
The corazón pan? Yeah. the
Yeah,
corazón pan. Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, they was talking about training camp, and then they started talking about soaps.
Body wash.
500th episode. Where's this?
Wash your ass, B.
Moral of the story: wash your ass. But shout out to everyone holding down the tailgates this year. Tailgate season is close by. Could there be a tailgate before opening practice?
That'd be dope.
Right.
But
I
that'll be
know.
hard for Primo.
Time's on the pup, but
I'm on the
shout
pup. I'm on the
out
pup.
to Tim Armstrong. But shout out to Bud Light for holding the tailgates down all year long. Shout out to Red Bull for giving the tailgate wings. Make sure you go check out Cefeli's Pizza. They've been giving Evan the wings to his cheesesteaks all this year long. That is at 700 Shoes Landing Road, Linwood, New Jersey. Make sure you give them a call and order some pizza, man. It's 856-435-8799. Tell them Prime sent you. Shout out to Lowski, resident DJ. Make sure you, if you need a DJ or entertainment, hit up Lowski. Make sure you hit up Jesse Wines, Jesse Wines at Wines_creative. Shout out to Crafty Jawn, craftyjawn.com. Get those chunky chains. The chain behind Tim's head is a chunky chain from Crafty Jawn. Only deal with the best, okay? But last word before we get at it, we'll start with you, Tim. Last word.
Yeah, man. Congrats to Lane Johnson and Saquon Barkley. They joined that 99 Madden Club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cowboy fans. Yeah, Cowboy fan, Marcus. I'm black man, whatever you are. You can't say that. You can't say that. And, oh, yeah. Lion fans, eat your heart out. Because y'all be hating on Lane, bro. Y'all be hating on Lane. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They I'm drawing the memory blank. What's the left tackle for the right tackle for the Lions?
Peneso.
Piasul. Yeah, they say he's the greatest. He's like, bro, Lane's been at this so long. And the older he is, the better he's getting. Like, quit. Stop it.
Jalapenos on a cheesesteak? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're bugging. Also, Primo, please get that information out for baby girls cheerleading stuff.
Oh, you already taken care of. Yeah, we good. We good. Yeah.
All right, cool. And get that code out there so we can get some more money for it.
Get that QR code, man.
Yeah. Jalapeno on a cheesesteak, quickly to answer.
No.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I would try it.
Just to try. But I'll be one to go ahead and tell you, you don't need nothing on that man's cheesesteaks. That man holds it down. All right. I'm telling you. And I will be there. I still got this hand available to throw the flag if I see anybody. But ketchup on the cheesesteak. Just letting y'all know that.
Steve's
and the whistle will be there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's already in line. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Tim says I think everyone should revisit the Tampa Philly sports trips. I will be down there with you. It's gonna be a hot game. I can already tell you it's gonna be a hot game. But Last word.
Swamp ass. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, big ups for the 500 episode. We made it strong, and we continue to, all the way up to 1,000. Shit, I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to go. And I definitely want to give a big ups to my wife, man, holding it down. Surgery on Tuesday, everything went well. The recovery stage is starting. Like I said, I'm coming back with a vengeance. I don't care what all the comments y'all said earlier. Father time ain't nowhere near me, man. I'm not done. I love playing the game, and I'm gonna continue playing the game. Just a slight setback, and I've been, it's put me down a little bit, but you guys, Eagles, is bringing me back to light. My wife holding me down. She's been my rock, man. It hasn't been easy doing everything with the left hand because I'm not left-handed, but
I got a few questions.
That's all right. I already know where you're going. Yes, I've already mastered that part. As soon as they gave me my surgery date, I already went to work. I already started practicing, so I'm already a master at it. So there's your question answered.
Get your dew wipes.
Already taken care of. Matter of fact, I place them in the area where it's easy for me to grab,
and
we're all good. You know what I'm saying? So that was already mastered. But yeah, man. Like I said, just getting through this whole process hasn't been easy, but she's made it a whole lot easier for me, and I'm very grateful for her. Thank you.
Call you Michael Vick from now. Last word, Ed.
Shout out to shout out to all y'all. 500th episode. You boys are awesome. Love you boys. Love that we've been able to do this for the past decade. It's been a hell of a ride, and looking forward to this season, man. I mean, we have had the opportunity to hold a tailgate after winning the Super Bowl, hold a tailgate for when the Eagles are about to hang the banner. And this year we get another opportunity to have a podcast while going back to back. That would be a hell of a thing to get to do. So maybe by episode 550, 575, we're there. So see you guys. I don't want to do Gail's line, but peace.
Much love to you guys, man. Love you all, man. Rocking with y'all. It's been the best ride. We got Super Bowls together.
Yeah.
Something we didn't have before we started this podcast. Before we started this podcast, we didn't have a community. We have that now. A bunch of really great Eagle fans all across the country and globe. I've met them all. I've met them. Yeah. There's a lot of. There's this guy from down under. They're everywhere. Diehards, man. We've got a great community of diehards, and that's the biggest difference with our community and some other communities. It's a community of diehard Eagle fans who they travel the country, they travel the globe, and do anything for the Eagles, and they love the team. Okay, they love the team. It's not a hate thing with this team; it's a love thing with the team. Mark G says from England and Ireland too. Yes,
Scotland,
absolutely.
Sweden,
all over.
So we do appreciate you guys. We appreciate you being a part of the community, and we'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, it's fly, Eagles fly.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Big time. Number 9, diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine.